Little Cup's biggest problem has nothing to do with any of its broken and admittedly fun mechanics. The fact that stall doesn't exist, the fact that damage rolls are wacky, even the fact that one item is on 90% of Pokemon, none of those are Little Cup's biggest problem. No, its biggest problem is actually playing it? Wait, what? Let me explain. Okay, let's say you just queue up an OU game. Let's see the opponent's team. Okay, Goldengo, Deoxys, Ogerpom, Tinglu, Garganacl, Gliscor. Okay, it's a fairly basic team. But next game, odds are it'll be a completely different team. Maybe next time it's a Balance team, or a Rain team, or a Sun team, or a whatever team, it doesn't really matter. The point is, when you queue up OU or most tiers, who knows what you'll run into? There's so many good teams, so many viable Pokemon, hell, there's 59 Pokemon ranked C or higher, all of which are at least usable and usually good. There's certainly no lack of options or good mons in OU whatsoever. Now, compare this to Little Cup. Say you queue up a game and bam, okay, a Balance team with Mienfoo lead, Bulky Marini, Physical Vullaby, Rocks Mudbray, Speed Control Hisuian Voltorb, and a Stunky for priority. That's a pretty cool and diverse team. Next game and it's, well, this looks pretty similar. 5 out of 6 of these are the same. Next team and okay, this one's a bit different. Next and okay, it's awfully close to the one before it. Little Cup's biggest problem is that every team feels the exact same. 29. That's how many mons are ranked B or higher. 30 less than OU, which is less than half. Currently, on High Ladder, Mienfoo, the tier king, the best Little Cup mon, is sitting on a comfortable 82.3% usage. Wow. 4 out of 5 teams in High Ladder have a Mienfoo. 70% of teams have a Vullaby. 48 have a Hisuian Voltorb. 45 have a Stunky, same with the Mudbray. And the number 6 mon for usage is Ghastly, which still has a higher usage than the number 1 High Ladder OU mon, King Gambit. All in all, there are 13 mons with above 10% usage, then it falls all the way down to 6% with Gothita. Essentially, if you're playing High Ladder, you'll pretty much only be seeing the same 3 or so Pokemon. And if you're sick of seeing the same 3 YouTubers in your feed, sub to me, but only if you generally like my content. These numbers are completely absurd and just show the power gap in Little Cup. After all, which would you pick? The perfect support Pokemon, with priority, healing on switch, a massive stab option, knockoff, U-turn, or some purple twat? But usage stats this polarizing really make the tier unfun to play, at least in my opinion. I don't want to play against Mienfoo and Vullaby every game, and I feel forced to use them myself or be left at a disadvantage. Is there a solution to these insane usage stats? One solution is to ban Mienfoo, Vullaby, and perhaps Hisuian Voltorb. There is, however, a problem with this, and that's that none of them are particularly broken. Like, they're good, yes, really good, but they aren't breaking the tier. In my opinion, none of them merit a ban for any more than the simple fact that they aren't fun to play against, and that's it. So if not a ban, what else could be a solution here? Frankly, and I hate to say this, but there isn't really much of a solution. Little Cup to me feels really repetitive. Although the meta will always continue to change until a new DLC or some sort of change to the available Pokemon comes, right now there just isn't that many good options, leading to a lack of diversity. However, there is always light at the end of the tunnel. Tiers will never stay stagnant for too long, and counterplay always arrives. The counter meta strategies just haven't been found yet, so for the time being, we'll just have to keep searching. I'm LemonLC, subscribe, and see you next time.